All right, I'm tensioning.
Okay, right there. Right there. Hold there.
Hold him.
Hold, no. Back away. Back away a little bit. No, hold on to me.
It was a rescue that played out like a scene from a movie. A stranded hiker clinging to the edge of a cliff in California, bloody, terrified, and truly running out of strength. Thanks to a text to 911 and some incredibly brave first responders, she's alive to tell the story. Joining us now are Jason Beeman and Cory Allen, crew chief and rescue specialist with the Riverside County Sheriff's Office Aviation Unit. They were the heroes that pulled off this high-stakes saving. And so walk us through that moment. Thank you both for being with us. Talk to us about that moment you got the call and what you were told about the situation before you were able to arrive on scene.
Well, about 10 a.m. on Monday or Sunday, and received a SOS signal from our dispatch that stated someone needed assistance, so we responded. We didn't really have a clear picture of what was going on. Once we got overhead, we were quickly able to locate her hanging on for her life on the side of that ledge. And we came up with a quick game plan. And then I sent Jason down, and I'll let you finish the story from what you're seeing on the camera there.
Yeah, Jason, when we look at this, I mean, it's steep, rugged terrain here, so difficult to get any type of footing. How did you decide the bear hug technique was going to be the safest option?
We've done bear hug and some water rescue training, and we know it's definitely applicable, and we're able to do it successfully. Looking when we did our reconnaissance flight over, we noticed that she was pretty stuck to that wall with a large backpack. Knowing that the PCTers carry quite a bit of gear to be able to sustain their long hikes, I didn't think that the rescue strap, which would go over both arms and it comes down and has to be cinched up on the chest, would work due to the backpack and the fact that she was stuck up against that wall. And then we also have a quick pick. Once again, I have to go around behind her and click two hooks together to be able to tighten that one down as well. I felt just time was of the essence and that we wouldn't be able to use either one of those successfully without knocking her off that ledge there. So Cory and I both kind of just silently came up with that game plan that I'm just going to go ahead and do a bear hug. Initially, we were trying to go to the left to put her back on the trail to where I could let go of her and then reassess and use one of our other rescue equipments, but that one didn't pan out as we wanted it to.
Yeah, and we're looking at the video of all of this, which is truly incredible, but we had an opportunity to listen because you can hear the audio, and of course, she's terrified. She's clinging on to this, and in that type of moment, panic does set in. So from that vantage point, you've decided bear hug, that's going to be the best technique, but how do you kind of comfort somebody who is obviously terrified and they're on like a death grip on the side of a cliff here and you don't want to endanger yourself? I mean, when you're listening to this, you can hear the panic in her voice and you don't want her to do something that would put both of you in danger.
Yeah, it was, she was out there for probably, like we said, about an hour. So I knew she was extremely exhausted being in that position. So there's not a whole lot of conversation I need other than just what you hear on the video of trying to get her wrap her legs around me and her arms around me. But she was extremely exhausted and was difficult for her to do that. So it was essentially just me grabbing a hold and holding on until we could get to that top of it. And I knew once I got the full grasp on her underneath her backpack that I was pretty secure that I knew Cory would be able to get me up to the top pretty quick and put me on that shelf up there so we could reassess.
Yeah, another conversation that needs to be had, and Cory, if you want to take this, is just the message, because we are getting into the hiking season, and California is beautiful. You love the views, you love to test your body to the limit, but what message would you like to have for everybody that's preparing to safely go out on these trails?
Just scout the weather ahead, be prepared for environmental and weather changes. They happen quite often out here. And the PCT that runs through our area, I mean, it goes from the desert all the way up to almost 11,000 feet. So you go from desert to alpine. But just be prepared. And I would always suggest having some type of communication device to contact us if you need us, like this lady did.
Jason and Cory, incredible work that you guys did. And I can see you guys are calm and collected, just what you want when somebody is in need, of course. So thank you both for sharing this story and your time tonight with us here on Fox Weather.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.